Do you have people around you who you trust? In a world full of fake news, AI simulation, and virtual reality, wouldn't it be nice to know what was real? Where's the truth? I want to know. I'm sure you do too. Remember, we're clicking on fear. We're clicking on toxicity. We're clicking on what's going to happen next. If we don't stop clicking on it, it's going to keep coming. Speaking of which, please like and subscribe. Yes, please do. Psychological self-healing, which we spoke about in episode 1, requires that we detox our internal and external environments regularly. This means letting go of toxic people, which we spoke about in episode 2. Now we're going to talk about fake love, that sometimes you have to let go. Part of letting go of negative people and uncomfortable environments means assessing the love around you. Is it real or fake? Is it conditional or boundless? If you've ever had love around you that was not real, this is the video for you. Hi, I'm Aubrey Lynch, and welcome to Roar Season 2. I have to say, I don't feel like I've had a lot of experience with fake love. I consider myself a pretty good judge of character. My desire for authenticity and vulnerability and honesty, I believe, repels most fake love. What I love about artists is we're authentic. We put our souls on stage. An actor, a singer, or dancer must be authentic and vulnerable to really tell the human experience. So fake love doesn't get very far with me. But it is show business. And wherever there's business, there will be fakeness. I have had my share of interactions with things that were not as sincere as we would like them to be. I call them lions. Life challenges, unchanging circumstances. It's more than a metaphor, it's a way of life. So I came across someone many years ago who I felt was offering me access to his network. I could tell he wasn't really interested in friendship. He thought I might be a handy tool for his social climbing. His name dropping was meant to impress me so that he could get access to my network. And I felt bad for him. He was a talented person and was destined for more success. He was quite successful already. He didn't need my contacts. He was doing fine on his own. And if he wanted me to introduce him to someone, I would have been happy to do so had he come across more sincere. Despite his success, he must not have been as confident as he appeared to be. And he had an agenda that did not include my friendship. So that friendship didn't go very far. I wanted no part of it. That was fake love. Before we unpack how to identify fake love, let's set a healthy foundation, a baseline. Ensuring we are feeling balanced and healthy in our mind, body, and spirit is key before we go on a hunt, casting people out of our lives. Seeing others clearly means that we should examine ourselves and first take accountability for any negativity we put into the environment. Our problems can be exacerbated by others, but we must remember we play a role as well. As I always say, ask yourself, what am I doing to contribute to the drama in front of me? Am I the drama? Because sometimes we are. No judgment, it happens. You know what I'm talking about? This can be as simple as showing people how to treat you and being honest about what you invite or allow into your life. If you don't set and enforce boundaries around your well-being, no environment will be safe or healthy. This is not about blame. Taking accountability is not about blame, but awareness. Start by taking time to self-reflect. This looks different for everyone. Some sit alone, others take walks through crowded streets and move in silence. You may prefer writing your thoughts in a journal. However you choose to do it, just make sure you're doing it. Self-reflecting, as in reflecting, optimism, authenticity, and resilience, roar. Reflect. Take the time to examine what's going on inside of you and around you. I often self-reflect as I walk home from work. Tasks are tasks, but the people part of my job is really, really important to me. I want to make sure I'm bringing my A game, that I'm accessible for people, and I am in service to those that are depending on me. I play the movies in my mind and my successes and things I want to get better at and try to make some commitments for the next day. Always trying to be better. Not judgment as in higher or lower, but as in deeper. It's important that I remain authentic, and if there are moments of creative friction, I want to make sure I'm putting my best self forward. We're almost ready to talk about fake love indicators, but before that I want to talk about best interests at heart. Knowing whether love or respect from others is fake or real is not as much of a guessing game as you might think. While it's true we can't see people's thoughts or feelings, we can see their actions. I could tell my friend's name dropping was a lure to get me to help him climb the social ladder. Social climbing never interested me, so his name dropping didn't entice me. It took a minute to notice, but I did. Actions and body language tell a lot. So how can we tell if love is real? Look for the evidence that they have your best interest at heart. What does that mean, best interest at heart? If you don't know what having someone's best interest at heart is, you're not going to recognize it. I've been doing a lot of writing lately, and I'm very excited about what's to come, so stay tuned for that. But people have offered to read my writing samples, and I've offered to pay for their time, and they've insisted to just read. These people are willing to offer their time to help me. They don't want compensation, they just want to see me succeed. They want to see me write. They want me to be in my greatness. It's so moving and so inspiring, the people that have come up to help me, and I'm so grateful to you. Thank you. They have my best interest at heart. I cannot tell you how amazing that feels, and I am grateful to you. Grateful more than you know. Before we get to our fake love list, here's a list of what it means for someone to have your best interest at heart. They're honest with you. Even when it's hard, they tell you the truth, not what you want to hear. They don't dismiss your right to know. They support your growth. They encourage you to be better, take an active role in helping you achieve your goals, speak up when you are out of character, and celebrate your wins without jealousy, like the people helping me with my writing. They respect your boundaries. They don't pressure or manipulate you, but honor your decisions and personal space. Exercising your independence is important to the authenticity of all of your relationships. They show up when it matters. Actions speak louder than words. They're there for you in tough times, not just when it's convenient for them. Sacrificing means nothing if it's not costly. They listen and understand. They pay attention to your feelings, respect your perspective, and offer advice with empathy. They listen with their heart and mind, not just their ears. They don't compete with you. They're genuinely happy for your success and don't try to outshine or undermine you. They see your win as a win for the team. They want to see you win. They hold you accountable. They check you when you're wrong, but in a way that helps you grow rather than make you feel small. They're non-judging and don't try to make you feel bad or assign blame. They help you unpack problems while still celebrating the great qualities you possess. They make clear you are not your mistakes. They're consistent. Their kindness and care aren't just occasional. They're steady and reliable over time. Consistency upholds a commitment. They defend you in your absence. Even when you're not around, they have your back, and they will not let others disrespect you. As it is said, don't tell me what people say about me. Tell me why they were so comfortable saying it to you and what you said when they said it. They accept you for who you are. They don't try to change you into someone you're not, but they support you in becoming your best self. Again, a person who has your best interest at heart understands that a better you doesn't create limitations for a better us. Okay, now, how to identify fake love and respect. Fake love and respect can be tricky to spot because it is often presented with a smile and kind words. Here's how to identify fake love. Inconsistency. They make excuses and constantly have a reason for not being dependable. You can't be confident that they're going to do what they say. Conditional affection. Their affection or kindness operates on their terms only. They're kind when they want something, when they're happy, or when it's convenient for them. They remove that kindness and support when the situation no longer serves their motivations. Lack of effort. Their actions don't reflect what they say. They don't follow through on situations that require effort or are time-consuming. Surface level interest. They don't engage in things that are important. They prefer to joke and entertain light conversations only. I'm not good at small talk. I like to get deep. If you're not getting deep, we're not going to get along. I'm sure that's obvious. They make you feel insecure. They don't empower or encourage you. They don't remind you of your positive qualities. They tend to acknowledge what you can't do or have failed to do in the past. They remind you why things are hard and suggest you would be better off not trying to do something easier, especially if they can't do it. I know people like that. Selfishness. The conversation is mostly about them, what they're going through, what they don't like, or what they need. They challenge you or are resistant when you do something that doesn't benefit them or their interests. Manipulation. They use guilt to make you try to do things that they want. They remind you what you don't do for them. They use some show of force, emotionally, mentally, or physically, to impose their will. Conversations usually end with you apologizing or feeling guilty. Disrespecting boundaries. They ignore or don't respect your boundaries. They do things intentionally to get an emotional response. They thrive on your emotional reactions. No real commitment. They avoid commitment and sacrifice. They are not there when the situation is challenging or won't be resolved quickly. Now that's a lot. And sometimes you think, yeah, I wouldn't put up with that. But we do. From people we love. Sometimes all of those things. It's a long list. In my life, I've had interactions with people who've done that, and I've tolerated it for way longer than I should have. Drawing boundaries, really feel like you're worth taking space for yourself, is so important. We cannot reach our full potential if we're willing to let people walk all over us and spread their fake love with you. Like all this fake news, sometimes there's fake love in our lives, and you gotta get it out. The key to spotting fake love and respect is consistency. Real love and respect doesn't fluctuate based on mood or convenience. Visit episode 2 of this season where we discuss when and how to let go of toxic people and situations. Because if you've got people around you doing the things I just said, you got to get them out of your life. Or at least get them at a minimum safe distance. Over there, cupcake, over there. So I hope you see where I'm going here. So far in this season, we've done being a self-healer, knowing when to let go, fake love, and we cannot do any of that without knowing your limits. When that's ready, it'll be here, episode 4. The full playlist is there. Check them out. There'll be a full list of episodes in this season in the description below. Please check those out, and I will see you in the next video. Let's stay on this lifelong journey of knowing the self, loving the self, being the self, forgiving yourself, not judging yourself, to be the best version of yourself, despite your circumstances, walking with the lions around you. Self-awareness, reflection, optimism, authenticity, and resilience. One planet, one tribe, one world, one love. I'll see you there, together.